Hello everyone, Golden here. So I seen that this was a debate, and I have seen this before, but I did said what I think, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. So before I used to say that Miguel beats Jack Brewer, but as you see in the thumbnail here of this video, it says Jack Brewer from Kicking It versus Miguel Diaz, not even close. And I'm guessing this guy is saying that Jack is beating Miguel and it's not close at all. But in my opinion, I think that when it comes to Jack Brewer going against Miguel Diaz, we have seen Miguel Diaz being a great fighter throughout the series, and I honestly I truly feel like that he should be like better at like way either better or just way better than like how he is now. And for Jack, uh, dude is like a professional karate kid. Like bro is athletic. Like he literally got everything. He got power, strength. He got everything. He's like an upgrade of basically Robbie Keane and Miguel Diaz all at one. Like let's be for real here. Jack is low key that guy. But at the same time, Miguel is also low key that guy as well. So I'm gonna be watching this video and really see what this person says, this guy or whatever. And if I end up just thinking, I'm probably gonna end up stopping the video. I know some of you guys might hate it, but this is a reaction. You clicked on the video for a reason. So yeah, let's go.
About their feats. So first is Miguel Diaz. Miguel first started back when he was 15 years old in season 1. As we saw, he was very shy and quiet, and he was the new kid in town. He then started getting trained by Johnny Lawrence, Cobra Kai's best student, stated by John Kreese. Sensei Lawrence was teaching him the way of a fist. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. As corny as that sounds, during Miguel's training, he was kicking his feet underwater, punching tennis balls. A tennis ball machine, some can throw balls at speeds up to 120 miles per hour, or they go fast enough to reach 70 miles per hour. So Miguel's reaction time is pretty on point. We saw a couple times throughout the series where characters was trying to punch him or attack him. He was able to react to that pretty quickly. Miguel finally showed his true potential in season 1, episode 5, where he was fighting Kyler and his friends in the cafeteria, and he won despite it being a 4v1. By the way, this is season 1 Miguel, and he's already got that good. He flipped over a dude only just kicking him, and after he beat Robbie, he won the All Valley tournament. After season 1, he has gotten much stronger and much better as a fighter. He was able to keep up his fight against Robbie for straight up 10 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes. And he didn't even break a sweat and never got tired. Unfortunately for our boy Miguel, he lost the fight against Robbie because he was showing mercy and got set into a coma. In season 3, he didn't really fight that much because throughout the season...
Yes, can you move? I'm not playing any games. Move.
I need some.
What do you need?
A blanket.
No, you don't. Get out.
Alright,
I'm not playing any games. Get out, man. Get out. Jeremy, you're freaking being annoying. I'm not gonna tell you again. Get out. Sorry about that. Let's Let's go on.
He was just in a wheelchair, but Miguel just got out of a wheelchair and still kicked Kyler's ass. A quote from a baddie. In season 4, he entered the all chair, but Miguel just got out of a wheelchair and still kicked Kyler's ass. A quote from a baddie. In season 4, he entered the All Valley again and was doing good until he got injured. Now, even though Miguel got injured, even if he never did, I don't think he will pull the fight against with him and Hawk again like he did last time back in season 2. Because before the fight, Miguel was very emotional. And plus, in season 4, that's where Hawk was at his strongest. In season 5, it was proven up.
Okay. As from what he's saying, disagree. Disagree because, dude, either way, for Miguel, even though he was dealing with like emotional problems and all of that, he was still fighting his best. He didn't even get hit not once. And even him going against Hawk in that time. And yes, Hawk is like the best fighter in that in that season. Either way, I don't think that he could be able to beat Miguel, even if Hawk literally used both styles. And I state this because the way he was using both styles against Robbie, it seemed like both Robbie and Hawk were at the same level, but Hawk was just like a little tiny bit better. But for Miguel Diaz, he has more skill, and has more like a unique way of fighting, which puts like both Hawk and Robbie at like defense and wondering how to end up getting a clear shot of Miguel Diaz. Because as he said, the little ball thing shoots like 120 per hour. Miguel has that reaction speed, 100%. So he'll be able to block most of their hits anyway, no matter what. And yes, I honestly think that for Miguel Diaz in season 4, he can be able to beat both Hawk and Robbie extreme high diff, because he's still like, he was in this season, he was still like recovering from what happened in season 2. So that's my take on that. But let's keep going.
Who was the better team fighter? Because Miguel beat Robbie at the staircase, and it was a fair fight this time. I know some people in the comments gonna correct me, saying no, Robbie's the better fighter because in season 6 he beat Miguel. Yeah, that's a different topic for another time. Now on to Jack Brewer's feats. Now there's a part of the video where I say that this fight isn't close. Don't get me wrong, Miguel is a pretty good fighter, arguably the best team fighter of Cobra Kai, but he's nowhere near as skilled as compared to Jack. His attack potency is wall level. He accidentally crashed through a wall and kicked the head off of a kickboxing dummy. Jack's Brewer speed is peak human, has outpassed multiple martial arts champions and trained warriors at once, constantly caught a peak human's fist with his back turned, dodged punches from and took on several fights expects while blindfolded, defeated 3 staff willing ninjas on form without too much difficulty, was effortlessly able to do this. His lifting strength is peak human, has thrown bigger people than him in the air several feet across on multiple occasions. His striking strength and durability are pretty much wall level. He crashed through a wall without even flinching, and has survived engaging in combat with people stronger than him physically. During the fight between him and his cousin Kai, who has beaten him in the past, Jack managed to beat him by flipping him, even though he has a broken wrist. And his stamina is somewhat at least peak human. He can fight off some of the best, if not the best fighters. His intelligence and IQ are genius level.
Alright, all of this is literally true. I have seen the Kickn't show. I love it a lot. They used to be my childhood show to end up watching because I love karate. I love all that karate stuff. But so in my opinion, I don't think that, oh my god, Jack is like so much better than Miguel Diaz. I don't think so. To state the differences of how these both fighters end up fighting their opponents and winning is pretty much different. But not only that, here's the differences from what I think between both Miguel Diaz and Jack Brewer. Jack, they have shown him being like the best fighter throughout the whole like series is because he is. To be real, in his dojo, nobody there is near like Jack's level at all. And then for Miguel, there are people that are close to like Miguel's level. Like right now at the moment, Axel is better than Miguel. Robbie's almost like he's close to Miguel Diaz. Hawk is kind of close to Miguel Diaz. And I say kinda because from now on, like from what we've seen from Hawk, and since I think one of the writers of the show said Hawk was like at his best in season 6, which I didn't really think that was true, but I guess it was. But the only person that really shown to be like at really Miguel's level is Robbie Kane. That's the only person yet. But throughout the whole Cobra Kai series, everyone, not everyone, but not most people, but some people are like kind of close within each other on like who's really better. Like for Tori and Sam is better. For Miguel and Robbie, Miguel is better. And Quan, Robbie's better mid-diff. Quan, Miguel's better mid-diff. Axel, Axel's better. For right now, I'm gonna say no diff or mid-diff. It's like pretty close. And then for Jack, it's not close at all between whoever goes against him. Plus, he's been having more experience, way more experience than anyone else too. And yes, Quan does have more experience. Not more experience than Jack. I mean, like probably at the same time of experience, or Jack has more experience. But the only thing that Quan was doing really was kick. Like he was just doing kicks, a whole bunch of kicks and all that. Well, if Jack was there and let's say the tech guy, it'd be a whole different story. Which I would love to end up seeing, but that's not gonna happen. But here's my take. I think that Jack is better than Miguel, but not so much better. I'll say Jack wins high diff because say tournament rules or like all like street fight between Jack Brewer and Miguel Diaz. So for Miguel, I'm gonna start with Jack. For Jack, like I said, he has way more experience, more power. Maybe, I'm not sure. Definitely strength, stamina, yes. Speed, yes. Like all of the above. He really has everything, like all of the above. And for Miguel Diaz, I think it will be hard because knowing how Miguel is as an actual fighter, he is pretty good at his state right now. But I feel like I want him to be higher, either like higher or just way higher than how he is now, because they showed in the Dream Miguel like him really being like that type of like OD level, that how Miguel could have been in season 3, but he didn't. He was hurt. He was injured. But for Miguel now, it seems to me like he is a great fighter throughout the whole series. And I wish we see more of him, but in Kicking It, it shows more of Jack Brewer